Hello again, I'm Stephen Jerome, and I'm going to continue reading from my third novel, The London Year. The book is broken up into 4 seasons, starting with autumn, so we are now at the beginning of the second section of the book entitled Winter. So time has passed. Terry is in the new flat, getting to know Gracie, Tess, and Finn, and still working at Harrods, of course. So this is part 35, Winter. I always knew I'd have to be pushed under someone's nose for them to see me, Tess said at one point early on. And that was sort of how it worked out, though the push was mutual and almost inexorably in each other's direction. We hadn't taken the plunge yet. We were taking it slow. But our bonding was accelerated because we did live under the same roof. It started with casual dinners at the flat. I'd bring something home from Harrods and ask if she'd like to join me. Then we realized that the clinic where she was working part-time for her internship was just a stone's throw from Harrods. So we started meeting for lunch at a busy Knightsbridge sandwich shop that catered to the local workforce. Our conversation never flagged, and we were both surprised how quickly we were starting to know each other and feel for each other. Just the seeming coincidence of how we met had a meant-to-be quality, too on purpose to ignore. I said it was a past life thing. Tess wasn't so sure. She was more of a realist. But neither of us could deny the connection. In fact, we embraced it. Of course, I didn't mention my attraction to men. How do you bring that up? Perhaps she intuited something or sensed it in my manner. At one point, I got the sense that she and Gracie might have wondered. But it hardly seemed to matter or dissuade either of us whatsoever. We both knew there was something real going on. My old life at Earl's Court was quickly being replaced with the real life I always knew was waiting for me in London. Christmas began early at Harrods, but with so many Americans living in London, the store was only too happy to include Thanksgiving as a jump start to the season. The food halls stocked plenty of cranberries, fresh in the produce department, canned in grocery. Frosted food had them frozen, along with whole turkeys that sold out early. Mr. Taylor, the buyer, might have doubled his order, but he really didn't understand what Thanksgiving was all about. On the Wednesday before actual Thanksgiving Day, traditionally the last Thursday of November, there were so many well-heeled Yanks at Harrods, it was almost understandable, though embarrassingly regrettable, that when I overheard one American girl ask if the English celebrated Thanksgiving too. But one seasonal phenomenon that knew no cultural bounds was winter itself. London was cold, sometimes Arctic cold, and it was often wet and dreary. Dusk came at 4 o'clock, so it was dark when I walked out of the employee entrance on Basil Street, heading for the dusty-smelling warmth of the Tube. In the heat of summer, the Tube was the last place you want to be, but in winter, even the Underground was a respite. Okay, I'm going to stop there. This is a short one. We'll continue with part 36 tomorrow. Thank you again for watching.